Hello folks, this is John Enslin from the Society of Professional Journalists with a special report on a recent event hosted by the New Jersey SPJ chapter. You know, one of the most vexing problems facing journalism today in this digital era of bloggers and news aggregators and online sites and citizen journalists is just exactly who is a journalist. Well, that's the topic that New Jersey SPJ undertook at a November 17th forum at the Montclair Public Library. About 100 people filled the library auditorium on a foggy Saturday afternoon, or Sunday afternoon rather, where they heard a wide-ranging discussion on topics that included unnamed sources, hyperlocal news sites, freelance journalism, and anonymous comments. Our panel of experts included Jonathan Alter, columnist, New Jersey State Senate Majority Leader Loretta Weinberg, and Merrill Brown, chair of the School of Communications at Montclair State University. Other panelists included Peter Zakerle of the Newspaper Guild, Heather Taylor of the Citizens Campaign, and Seton Hall law professor and author Thomas Healy. Healy talked about efforts to create a national shield law that would protect journalists from having to reveal their sources. But as he pointed out, the debate has shifted as lawmakers attempt to define what is a journalist. A question from Star Ledger reporter Ronnie Reich touched off a spirited discussion on the use of anonymous sources. Alter said journalists have to develop their own moral code on using unnamed sources and never allow a source to make an anonymous attack. Weinberg lamented the scarcity of local news coverage and decried a trend where bloggers provide instant news but little in the way of thoughtful analysis. Brown described the financial constraints facing new, innovative, hyperlocal news sites as one of the main challenges in trying to reinvent journalism for a digital era. Panelists praised the efforts of hyperlocal editors such as Justin Osiello's site, Jersey Shore Hurricane News, for finding ways to get news from thousands of citizen sources. But Zakerle cautioned that citizen journalists should not displace paid professionals, and that society is better served by having a workforce of journalists making enough of a wage to make it their career. Taylor spoke about how crowdsourcing can sometimes help filter out fact from fiction in a news story. But Alter was less optimistic, reminding the audience of that old adage that, quote, a lie can make it halfway around the world before the truth can get its pants on. SPJ Region 1 Director Rebecca Baker closed out the event by thanking panelists and the event organizers and encouraging members of the audience to consider joining SPJ to help promote and protect journalism.